Everybody, Susan here from Peace of Minds. Today we're going to talk about some aromatherapy oils that you can use for your anxiety, and I also give you a little tip what you can do to improve your immunity. Okay, so essential oils come in little bottles like this, and I've got loads of little ones on my side. Okay, they're usually about 10 mils. Now, depending on which bottle that you're buying, that can cost anything up to £10. So you can see they're not cheap, but they are very, very good. They are potent because they are 100% essential oils, and that's what you must look for when you are buying them. Okay, 100% essential oils. On the side, you'll see it's got instructions that you must follow. Okay, and it'll tell you what it's for on the front, on the label. Okay, there are hundreds and hundreds of different essential oils, but I have listed a few today for what you can use for your anxiety. Okay, 3 things we've got to do with essential oils, or 3 things you can do with essential oils, is 1, you can pop them on a paper hanky, okay, or an ordinary handkerchief. You can have a smell. Now, you don't do this frequently, as in every minute. You just do it maybe every half an hour or so, maybe an hour, and then pop it on your bra strap if you're a female, just underneath there, and the smell will come across to your nose. The nerves in your nose will pick that up and send messages up to the part of the brain to calm your anxiety down. Okay, I've used them at various times in my life, and I know they work. I did a diploma 20-something years ago on aromatherapy oils just for interest, really, and I've always used them ever since. Okay, they do work, but you do have to be very careful because they are potent. You can't possibly imagine how many flowers took to fill that bottle. Thousands upon thousands to get the essential part of that, so it's the pure part out of the flower to pop into that bottle. Okay, that's why they tend to be expensive. Now, you can get some from about £4.50, to be fair, common ones. I think Boots's lavender is about £5.50. Okay, lavender is the only oil you can put directly on your skin. You cannot ingest any essential oils at all. Be aware. Okay, now the best way to use oils is to put it into a blended solution. A blended solution being something like almond oil, even a baby oil will do. Anything at all where you are putting so many drops of essential oil into a blended oil. Okay, and then mix it up. If you go onto the internet and you pop in essential oils and anxiety, it will tell you how many drops of whatever oil it is to how much blended solution you need. Okay, but make sure that you mix it up thoroughly. You can also add the essential oils like lavender directly into your bath. Okay, obviously the bath will help you to relax regardless, but the essential oils within that bath will really help you and calm your anxiety down. Okay, another way you can use a diffuser. Now, it can be an electric diffuser, it can be one of the candle ones. And one of the blends that I use for anxiety is this really bit. It's 2 drops, because remember, drop of rosemary oil, 2 drops of peppermint oil, and 1 drop of bergamot oil. Okay, mix it together within the water in your diffuser and just allow it to fill the room, and you will find as the aroma gets to your nose and those messages has gone to that part of your brain that you will start to relax a little. Every little helps. Okay, so I've got a little list of that I printed off, that I found on my computer yesterday, of some of the oils that you can use. for anxiety. But like I say, it's best to go to Google and look at them and decide if you want to use these oils and you want to order some oils. You need to get all the information, correct information from the internet first, of how many drops you're going to need and how much carrier oil, etc., etc. Okay, one of the oils that I quite like actually is basil. It's a really strong smell, but I quite like it. Some people it doesn't really work with. I had a friend who tried basil once, and she got a migraine from it. That just shows you how much, how potent the oils can be. But I actually like the smell of basil because it seemed to calm me down, because it actually is for the nervous system, and it's for for tension. Great if you think you're going to get a panic attack, but it's also good for those people who unfortunately have depression. Bergamot is an absolutely beautiful oil. It's a very lemony smell. Okay, and again, it's more of a to relax you. It's a sedative for your nervous system. Also good for insomnia, and again, if you've got depression, you could either put a drop on a handkerchief and have it near you, or you can just put it in some of the blends and put it on your skin. You can also put it in your diffuser. I use bergamot quite a lot. I also use basil quite a lot as well. I quite like the more invigorating oils to get me going, really, because if you're feeling that little bit low, you're also feeling a little fatigue. So I like the lemons, the oranges, the grapefruits, things that get me going. Okay. Chamomile, that's another one. That's a sedative type oil at the same time, and again, great for insomnia. Geranium. Now, geranium was one of the oils actually I didn't take to at all, really. I didn't like it. You don't like them all. But yet again, some people have wonderful results with geranium. Okay. To be fair, most essential oils will calm your anxiety. Jasmine. Now, I've got a little pot of jasmine somewhere on here. It's a very, very expensive oil if it's a pure oil. Something like this can cost anything up to £100 for just a little bottle, like so. It is very, very potent. It's not one of the oils that you put on your handkerchief and put it near your nose to sniff, to be fair. It is very, very potent. Okay, I would put it in a diffuser, and I would only put 2 drops in with the water, because that's how potent it is. Okay, you've got lemongrass. Yet again, that's been used quite regularly for depression. We've got, I've said peppermint and rosemary. They're not only great for anxiety, but they're great to get you going. Again, to make your brain a little bit more alert for the right reasons and not the anxiety reasons. Okay. Rose, once again, I haven't got a bottle of rose on here, but it's about half the size of this one. So it's about 5 mils, and I think that's probably about £75. So you're probably not going to purchase anything like the jasmine and the rose, but you can buy blends with those in that either chemists have got them in. I know Boots do a great range of blended oils that you can use on your skin. And the places that if I was going to use to blend the oils would be on my wrist, just on there, because the skin there is thinner and we've got a lot of capillaries underneath there that can absorb the oils, okay, and absorb the cream when you're rubbing it on. So that's where I probably would do it. Okay, right, I hope you found that useful. It's been a bit longer than normal, but like I say, Aromatherapy oils are absolutely brilliant to use. So just have a little look on the internet, see which oils that you like. Don't source cheap ones. Make sure they're 100%. Now, if you go to somewhere like Boots the Chemist, you then get a choice of blended oils which are already made up for you, so you know they're completely safe and you just have to follow the instructions, or they have the little bottles. Again, if you go to a Neal's Yard shop, or if you know somebody who's a distributor, they usually have a great stock of essential oils, and yet again they do blended ones and just the little bottles as well. So bye for now. I hope that's been useful, and that some of you will go on and use a few aromatherapy oils. Just before I go, I've just remembered basil. It's a great oil to improve your immune system. Okay, and that's exactly what we need at the moment. We need to improve our immune system, not just with loads of vitamin C fruits and vegetables at the moment that we eat, but this basil oil, if you sniff it, can really improve your immune system. Plus, if it's in a blend, you can rub it on to your skin, but make sure you do the right amount of drops to the right amount of carrier oil. Okay, so bye for now. See you tomorrow.